Hi, I'm Catherine Moody, and I am so delighted that you are here with me as we talk about finding hidden HR jobs for those of us who are reluctant networkers. And the reason that the banner says stand out or fade out, by the way, is because as a recruiter for many years, I've learned that it's more important than ever to be able to stand out. You've got two choices. You stand out or you fade out. Let's talk about standing out. But first, let's talk about this reality, that as a reluctant networker, if I had gone to a networking meeting, my name tag would have really said, "How soon can I leave?" So here's where all of what I want to share with you started. So there I was in my pale pink business suit with the braid trim in the ladies' room at the Costa Mesa Wyndham Hotel. And actually, the truth be known, I was hiding. Now, I was supposed to be in the room next door because that's where the Women in Business networking meeting had already started. And as I was in job search, painful job search, a friend of mine said, "Oh, you need to come to this Women in Business networking meeting. These people know everybody. They will have lots of leads for you." But I just couldn't make myself walk out of that ladies' room and into the big room of strangers. And so, yes, it was a little embarrassing to be seen lurking in the ladies' room and would have been really hard to explain. It was less painful than what I thought I was facing in the room next door. So here's this beautiful hotel, just to give you some context, and this is where I hid that night and where all of what I want to share with you really started. So here's a reality that you may not know, or it may be hard for you to believe, is that most of us hate networking and are not good at it. That's a really common trait. And of course, we never learn to do it, but most of us believe you have to be born with it. Or that only extroverts can network without nausea. So we decide that networking is not something we need to do because we're going to find a job without it. And that was certainly my attitude until this magical night at the Wyndham Hotel. So here's a scary fact. 80% or more of jobs, great jobs that could be your dream HR job, are hidden. And if that's the case, without knowing how to find those jobs, we are doomed to a very long, painful search with no guarantee that the job you end up with is the job that you dreamed of. So this is it. And other numbers that can be scary. The dollars in my savings account were going down, and the days that I had gone without a job were going up. So here's my secret. I actually am pretty shy and introverted. And I guess I've already shared that I hated going to networking meetings. And I would force myself every so often because I was desperate for job leads. All the great postings that I had found when I first started were really dwindling because when you start, you're finding an inventory. Not that many show up every single day. It was a disaster. When I would go to networking meetings, I would leave feeling I was the only one who didn't get this magical practice and convinced that I was doomed to a long search. But you know what? It does get worse. And here's why. I had been a very successful recruiter, and I had no hesitation to call a stranger about a position that I was working on. But imagine my surprise to realize I had no skill and no confidence about contacting strangers about my own job search. And I didn't have any strategies, and I didn't have any success. So this screen is blank because I want to invite you to keep reading and learn about how I ended this heretofore very painful job search with an incredible dream job, and how what I learned to do can help you land your dream job faster than a traditional job search and can bring you jobs for the rest of your career. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.